Feast your eyes on my yummy burger.
We've asked 6 volunteers to lay their guts on the line and road test some remedies to the most common digestive problems.
I have noticed that the stomach's flatter.
Gut health is more than a passing craze. It's having a huge impact on the economy.
So about half of us are walking around most of the time with gut issues. Conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, heartburn and reflux, and that costs the British economy about £3 billion a year.
Regular sufferers of some of the most common gut problems.
Very much a mystery what's going on inside my stomach.
It'd be good to get something to kind of sort it out because I'm getting really embarrassed by it all the time.
Hi.
They'll all be trying different ways to improve their symptoms. Dr. Megan Rossi is a registered dietitian with a PhD in gut health. She'll be giving us an independent assessment of the various methods on trial. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Excited.
Talk to me a little bit about your guts. How do you feel that your gut affects you?
I spend most of my life looking pregnant because I'm so bloated all the time.
Okay.
And it's embarrassing.
Told that I suffer from wind in bed.
Right.
So I'm not aware of that, but someone else is.
Does it wake you up, Sophia?
Yeah, it's kind of pungent.
What about your gut then? Have you been having any issues?
I struggle with eating regularly, almost scared to eat certain foods because of the reaction on my gut.
Very debilitating, can't it be?
Yeah.
I've got like the opposite. I love food. I love food.
Yeah.
I love junk food, love crisps, love food. I'm just a foodie. But it does have an impact on me. Bloating, flatulence, all that.
Selena.
Hi.
Talk to me. Tell me all about your gut. We're all friends now.
My biggest issue is bloating. I'm single, so when it comes to a point of somebody saying, should we go out for food? If I'm going to go out on a nice day, I don't want to look bloated. So, yeah, it impacts massively on my lifestyle at the minute.
Yeah. All our volunteers have sought out cures themselves. But with so many options out there, it's hard to know where to start.
Hi, I'm here for my appointment.
Each of our volunteers will be testing out a different gut health programme.
Just slip your arm through here for me.
Before trying any regime, it's important to undergo a thorough medical.
That's all the thing.
We're testing their blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol, BMI, and their poo. One sufferer willing to speak up about her bowel habits is 47-year-old Ranjna.
I go between going to the toilet regularly to it either rushing out or not coming out at all.
A busy mum of 5, Ranjna relies on convenience foods and 12 coffees a day to keep her going.
I feel like I don't have the time to sit down and eat. My life revolves around coffee. Like, coffee will help me poop. Coffee will help me relax. Coffee's like my go-to. It's my thing.
Ranjna, she suffers with all sorts of toilet problems. 1 minute she's blocked up, the next minute she's running off to the loo.
That's classically called an alternating bowel habit, and this most typically is caused by diet and lifestyle issues.
Funny you should say that because she drinks a lot of coffee.
So caffeine within coffee stimulates the nerves within the gut, and in small amounts that's fine. If you have too much coffee, then the nerves can become overstimulated and over-irritated, so it can just make the bowel a bit more erratic.
Ranjna will be trying a treatment that aims to purify her gut. This 21-day kit costs around £200 and includes nutritional supplements they claim will help get the gut microbes into balance and improve digestion.
I'm not going to personally recommend these products, but this is popular and a lot of people are doing it. So I think it's really important that we put it to the test. However, alongside these products, they do recommend having a no-processed diet, so a diet that's quite high in dietary fibre, and also cutting back on the caffeine.
What about my coffee?
You will not be allowed a coffee.
No. Oh, my God. It's going to be difficult for me because I have to change my routine, but I'm trying to look at it in a positive way. So I'm thinking, okay, change is good.
Ranjna's test results show she has raised blood sugar, putting her at a risk of diabetes. She's hoping to reduce that risk as the 21-day program has a ban on sugar.
At work, we have these yummy snacks, and I actually have melon fingers and a house salad.
She's off to a good start, but by day 2, her caffeine withdrawal is kicking in.
I'm feeling right now. I've not had coffee and I've got a banging headache. I'm hoping this is going to ease off soon. I'm not too hungry or anything, but I am really missing my coffee.
Ranjana's not alone in her love for coffee. In the UK, our consumption is going through the roof. The recommended maximum daily intake of caffeine is 400 milligrams. Depending on the strength of the coffee, that's between 2 to 4 cups a day. But Ranjana was on 12 cups a day, each containing a spoonful of sugar. Living without that is also proving a challenge.
It does look good.
Tastes good as well. Literally.
I'm not loud.
It's melting down your tongue.
Shut up.
Now, I think it's important to realise there's kind of two main groups of sugar. We've got the added sugar, which is the stuff that's in things like biscuits and ice creams. And then we've got the natural sugars, which are packaged within things like dairy and fruit. Now, it's the added sugars that have been linked with things like high risk of diabetes. So it's those ones, if we're having too much of them, actually, it's probably not going to be good for us. The natural sugars, I certainly wouldn't be restricting them in people's diets. And the thing with sugar is that if people go really cold turkey and cut them out of their diet, they often feel quite grumpy. And why that is that sweet food actually stimulates our reward system within our brain. So if we're cutting them out completely, grumpiness is one of the side effects.
6 days in, and Ranjana is replacing 2 meals a day with pea protein shakes.
It looks a bit like, I don't know, sand. And this looks a bit dodgy. Now it looks like I'm putting some cement in there as well. I've got a shake.
The shakes contain soluble fibre to help regulate bowel movements.
I've got to make it fun. It just looks blank, to be honest.
It's great to see Ranjana including more dietary fibre in her diet. However, I would like to see it coming from a more diverse range of foods, not just the supplements, because fibre is, my favourite nutrient. It's so, so important because it feeds our good microbes, which has then in turn been linked with things like better mental health, heart health, etc. So the benefits of fibre are far-reaching.
That tastes alright, actually.
Digestive problems now affect almost half of the population.
Well, I spent most of my life looking pregnant because I'm so bloated all the time.
Okay, so we asked 6 volunteers suffering from some of the most common complaints
I suffer from wind in bed.
to road test some of the treatments available.
Stop.
What about my coffee?
Now it's time to find out just how they've got on and to see if any of these regimes have made a difference. Ranjana was not eating well and relying on coffee to get her through the day.
Coffee's like my go-to. It's my thing.
Her bowel habits were highly unpredictable.
I go between it either rushing out or not coming out at all.
Her medical showed up high blood sugar, putting her at risk of diabetes.
Shake, shake, shake.
She trialled the Synergy Purify kit. The regime involves eating a diet of low-processed foods supplemented with their plant proteins and probiotic products. So, has it helped regulate her digestive system? Ranjana,
Yes.
how are you feeling?
I just feel brighter, more awake. I'm sleeping better, not as stressed. And I'm not drinking coffee
Okay.
at all.
And what about your gut symptoms?
I think I've lost quite a lot of the bloat.
Yeah.
And people don't think I'm pregnant anymore, which is great. And I just feel regular. It is like clockwork, twice a day. So, yeah.
And that really can help with mood, kind of.
It does make a difference. I didn't think it would. Not in 4 weeks, anyway.
We can see you've lost weight.
My blood sugar's normal.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
Because I was worried about the diabetes because it runs in my family, and that's in 4 weeks.
Do you think you'll be sticking to this regime?
Yeah, 100%.